Hello guys, this is Liam's biomechanical analysis where we focus on his two videos, one from earlier on in the year in April, and that was done on April the 10th, which is the bottom video in the red t-shirt, and the top video is done on May the 22nd. Okay, so when we're looking at both videos, we can see clear distinctions between his knee lift when we compare them both. Looking at the bottom video, his knee doesn't go high at all. Okay, you can see how it is low and really below the hip line as he takes his first stride, and also make a clear note that his heel is planting first. Okay, so when we slow it down there, his heel is planted there. Okay, clearly fit. And then if we go back even further, his knee lift doesn't go past there. Okay, so they're the things we want to look for in the top video. Also, the height of his hand, the gap between his two hands. In there, you can see there's a bit of a gap. That should be fingertips to his chin. That is, yep, directly there. It's perfectly there. We can see that nice and easily. Moving right along to his arm structure. His arm structure is pretty good when it goes behind, but when it's in front, it's a bit lazy, and it comes across his body, which makes his body shift from right to left. Once we see on the top video, we've cleaned this up. We can also see that his body doesn't shift from right to left as much. Going to the top video, look at his knee lift at the top there. You can see where it's nice and high. We can get it nearly at a right angle, which is great. We want to look for that more often. It's very important for us to get that knee lift so high so we can have a big, nice stride. If we can zoom into there, we can see that perfectly right there. Okay, that's very well done. We've got to keep working on it though, because we're still landing a little bit on our heels. If you can have a look, it's a good foot placement. So that heel problem hasn't continued, and it's been helped by the high knee lift. He's not actually reaching for the floor. The floor's coming to him in his running stride, which is very good to see. As you can see, he goes through. It's a nice knee lift. His heel, where the arrow's pointing right now, that gap has shortened. If you can look at the bottom one, there's a big gap in there. You can see there where I can point to it right now, this gap in here, that's shortened a lot. If you can look at the top video now, that's coming right underneath his leg. What we want to change though in this is his actual knee bend from there to there. We need to make that a little bit straighter in his stride. This will again help the length of each stride he has in his running gait, and that will make him even faster still. So we're going to try and work on the running mechanics of him running taller and being more pronounced in his running style. Other than that, we go to the upper body now, and the arms are looking much better and not as lazy when it comes into the front of his running style. As we can go back and see, they're both at right angles. They still come across his body just a little bit. What I want to pay particular attention to is the dip of his head. So we can see there that it's in an unnatural position, and we need to be just a little bit more along the straight line as opposed to being in that tangent. We want to get his head up just a little bit and not look at the floor when he's running. Other than that, we've had good successes in his knee lift, we've had good successes in his back lift and his arms in the situation from running behind to in front. Pocket chin is working very well.